Originally from California, born in Long Beach, raised till I was 5 in LA. Then I was back and forth between LA and Charlotte till about like what, 8. And they used to call me Sosa to a certain extent too, because I was dealing with him. And then I decided to say I'm gonna snatch his name because I felt like he tried to play me. I was like, so you, yeah, at that point I'm like, so you think you the shit around campus? Basically my career low-key was kind of based off of what I was going through, and it was a let out for me because I really felt like I ain't really had no friends like that, nobody to really communicate to. And my family, I really don't talk to them about anything like that either. So that was I realized that music was my let out.
Johnny, shout out God to Sammy here, man. Boot behind the
you made this, man?
Cuzn T, we making move, we just might go and make the news. Brand new episode every week, yeah, we dropping heat. Got a 7 with the juicy questions, this unfiltered tea. When you sit up on this couch, you feel just like some family. There go Boo behind the scenes, he's securing everything. Hookah smoke up in the air, speak your mind without a care. If you need that liquor, then we got it, that one thing about it. Come and sit up on this couch and you ain't gonna wanna go, Cuzn.
Hey Cuzns, look y'all, today's guest, she's a very talented artist, y'all. She's an entertainer and she's a model. My sis, my cousin, SammyMFSosa in the building with your favorite motherfucking cousin, y'all. Sammy.
Y'all know what the fuck going on. SammyMFSosa in the motherfucking building. If you don't know my name, you're gonna know that shit by the end of this video. You feel me?
Okay, bars. Sammy pulled up previously, y'all, but we had technical errors, so she had to pull back up and we had to run this interview back. It was dope, so I definitely had to run it back. So let's start off with your name, Cuzns. For the cousins who don't know, can you break down SammyMFSosa and why you chose that name?
Okay, it started from high school. First off, I had a best friend, her name was Maya, and she basically introduced me to Chief Keef when Chief Keef first came out. And you know, he always said, Sosa, baby, Sosa. So I was like, I started getting to Chief Keef, I started liking him too. And then I changed it as my Instagram. And then from there forward, I went to college, and I started dealing with a dude who they say looked like Chief Keef, so they call him Sosa. So then they used to call me Sosa to a certain extent too, because I was dealing with him. And then I decided to say I'm gonna snatch his name because I felt like he tried to play me. I was like, so you, yeah, at that point I'm like, so you think you the shit around campus, everybody calling you Sosa, da da da, you try to play me, now I'm gonna keep that name and I'm finna be the shit around the world. They're gonna be saying Sosa, but it ain't gonna be you no more, it's gonna be me.
It's gonna be you. What you mean by play you, cousin?
Like basically he basically made it seem like he was gonna take me serious, and he was like, let's take it slow or whatever. And then the whole time he was still dealing with his ex and multiple women on top of that. Bullshitting me, and then basically would embarrass me in front of everybody. Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay.
It was like I was a laughing stock at that point. That's how I felt.
So let's laugh at you when we take your name.
Hello.
Right, and look at her now. All right, okay, you mentioned Chief Keef. Did Chief Keef have an influence on your sound? Because I do feel like you kind of got like that female version of Chief Keef.
You think so?
Yeah.
People be telling me Boosie for some reason.
I'm about to go and blow New Jersey up.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I don't think I did. I'm probably the Sosa part, because I ain't gonna lie, I want to call my fans Sosa babies. Like you do. Sosa baby. Yeah, I did take that a little bit and gonna use that. And then no, I feel like I originated from myself. I just went with what I feel.
Well, I definitely think you got your old original sound, but
yeah. That's the first time I heard that one.
Like his sound a little bit in your music as a female though, so it's original because you're a female, but you got that like yeah, definitely.
That's the first time I heard that. Well, I would say possibly, if y'all hear it.
But you said they say Boosie a lot.
They be saying Boosie. I'm like, I don't even think I sound like Boosie, but I get what they get what they saying because I was growing up. I was listening to Boosie, Webby. I liked Waka Flocka and Lil Wayne.
Okay.
But my favorite rapper right now is, even though those are my favorites, the main one I like is Moneybagg Yo because I feel like he's like a male version of me to a certain extent. He a Virgo too.
Do you think Moneybagg Yo falling off a little bit, or you think he gonna bounce back? Like, what's your whole thoughts?
I feel like he is falling behind the scenes a little bit, but I think it's because he more focused on himself and then his relationship at that point. Because he really changed, his image changed. If you go look him up now, he done lost weight. He looked good and healthy. I was watching him a little bit with Ari a little bit. He was eating more healthy, and he was helping her eat more healthy. So I feel like he took some time to really work on himself. And I respect it as a man.
Yeah.
He really worked on himself. And then I think he just dropped something recently, but I like him I feel like I would like him as a person. Like if I was to meet him, you my dog. Like I feel like we gonna click like that. That's why I like him. It's not more so the music. I still like Lil Wayne, Waka Flocka, but I still love his music.
I like his music too.
It's just not. It hasn't been reaching the charts like it's supposed to.
Lately. He probably got stuff going on behind it. He probably got some type of business investments. Or
Exactly, he probably doing other stuff because you can see eventually he might settle down with Ari. She got about 4 rings. Oh, well then
How
behind the
been
scenes.
together?
Well, behind the scenes.
She done bought acres. He done bought.
Well, she distracting him at that point.
Oh, okay.
With that boom shakalaka.
That boom shakalaka got him distracted.
Yeah.
She got to give him a little break. So he get back in the stew.
She love that man, John. You could tell.
Where you from originally?
I'm originally from California. Born in Long Beach, raised till I was 5 in LA. Then I was back and forth between LA and Charlotte till about like 10 years old around that time. And then I just stayed in Charlotte because I was raised by my older sister instead of my mom. So she brought me out here because it's cheaper living.
Your sister brought you out here.
Cheaper living. You know, California is expensive to really be trying to live well. It's expensive. So yeah, she moved me to Charlotte.
You remember what neighborhood you grew up in LA?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't remember nothing, but I do have I'm like a visual, what do they call it? I got a photographic memory to a certain extent. So I could picture it.
Learner.
Yeah, so I could picture it like where we was, like 2 places, but I don't remember. I don't remember the name. I know one time we was across from a corner, one of those little corner stores. Yeah, that's a memory right there. I was little too. My mom got arrested right in my face. I remember being little and the police holding me, and she was getting arrested because she was pushing me across the street drunk, and I'm only like 3.
Yeah.
I remember that. So I remember we lived in a house right across from there, and she used to work at a daycare. Then I also remember when I used to go back and visit her, she stayed in one of those old school Cali apartments that got the stairs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Like
they got the metal stairs.
Friday?
Yeah, they got the metal stairs. Yeah, that be on Friday. They got the metal stairs and you go up. Yeah.
Your mom still over in Cali, or she here?
No, she out here.
Okay.
She out here at a what is it called? Where the old people go?
55 and up community?
No. She in one of them centers. My sister done put her in the center.
Oh, the old folks home.
Old
senior citizen
There you
home.
go. One of those.
Oh, okay. So 10 or 11, you in Charlotte, like, do you remember the thought or your feelings when you touched this new land?
Ask the question one more time.
When you got to Charlotte, do you remember what you was thinking or how you was feeling as a kid relocating
I don't think
to a
I
whole
gave a
other
fuck.
state?
I was just enjoying life. I don't think I gave a fuck. I was told when I was younger I was quiet. I was real quiet, especially the early years, like 2, 3, 4. I was real quiet. They say I really only talk a few times, like to say my name or something. Like somebody asks you, "What's your name?" I'm like, I didn't even used to pronounce the S. They said I used to be like Amantha, and that's all mainly I used to say. Or something bad going down, then I'm gonna speak up. Other than that, I was just a quiet child. But when I moved to Charlotte, I would say that's what I opened up a little bit more, because my sister moved us with California friends, and they had kids. So I called them my cousins, and I used to always be around the kids. It was mainly boys too, so I grew up rough.
And they still here too?
Nope, they moved. Everybody done separated. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Did your sister have kids, like, or did you grow up as an only
She
child?
always said I was gonna be her only child.
So she spoiled you.
Too much. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What neighborhood are you from as far as Charlotte?
I believe it's called Henderson Oaks. It's across from Oak Brook on Sunset.
Okay.
That's where I was mainly at. We had a house over there, and I stayed over there for a good minute since like what, the 3rd grade, 2nd grade, all the way up until about high school. I would say.
Oh, that
what, 10th
was
grade.
a long time.
Yeah, about 10th, 11th grade. I think it was 10th grade, and then we moved to Peachtree Estates because that's when my sister was about to get married. So she moved in with her her fiance at the time, at that point.
Okay.
And we moved to Peachtree Estates. And
So
then,
you grew up Sunset.
yeah, Sunset. And went to school in Huntersville, North Mac.
Because you was all the way down on the other side of Sunset.
I did one portion in Garinger though. Woo, that was a different experience. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, it was different, cousin. What was the experience like?
They had trailers and stuff.
At Ganger?
At Garinger, they had trailer classes and stuff. We ain't had that at North Mac.
You had a
So
real
it was
building.
Yeah,
Do they
real
still
building.
got trailers now?
At Garinger?
Yeah.
I don't know. I should have asked my godbrother because he went there at that point. They do? Yeah, see?
Now, why did y'all ain't never upgrade
That's
that
what
school?
I'm saying. Y'all getting money. Y'all should at least add another section or something.
That's crazy. Y'all going to school in the trailer park.
At that point, I'm talking about even ISS was in the trailer. Because I got sent there, I ain't gonna lie to you. Used to be in that trailer acting a fool, boy. I was like a class clown to a certain extent.
School building, but then it was like trailers in the back.
Yeah, that's how Garinger was.
We had a building, but we had trailers too.
Yeah.
The trailers was like the special ed class, the behavior class,
we ain't
ISS.
had. Yeah, we had ISS, but we had
Esau.
some other classes. Because I know I wasn't in the slow classes, but they did regular classes in the trailers, and then I also had the special eds and the ISS.
Everybody was in the trailer, basically.
Anybody can go to the trailer at that point there.
You also went to college, cousin. What you studied?
Yes. I lied because I would try to go undecided, to be honest, but my sister, she's a Virgo too, perfectionist. No, you gotta choose something, so I just chose business. Low key, I wish I would have stuck with business because now I want to take business courses. But I went for business, and then I realized I kind of like psychology, like studying people to the mind. So I did psychology, and then did a year of psychology. I was like, no, I don't want to do that either, because I started modeling and stuff. I'm like, I want to be on TV, I want to be on the screen. So I had a talk with my psychology teacher, and she was like, she basically told me I ain't gonna make no money doing what I was trying to do. Low key, that pushed me, because you know how all these rappers be having that teacher that be like, you ain't gonna be nothing. I experienced it too.
Real life.
I experienced it too. I'm talking about, I was like, maybe I could start off on the radio, and then she was like, you ain't gonna make no money being on no radio and doing that, and I think you should stay in psychology and really get your PhD and Man, I heard that. It went like this. Yeah, it went like this. Either way, I talked to somebody else, and they said do broadcasting, communications, mass communications, minor in broadcasting, since I want to be on TV, learn how to do speech, all those classes where I can learn how to present myself in front of a group of people. So I did that, and then one day, I was dealing with that dude. So my friends, I ended up feeling like they was fake friends at the time. So one day I just sat with myself and I realized what I wanted to do, and I was like, I don't need a degree for that. I feel like I'm finna be in debt at this point. So I just left.
School will put you in debt.
I know, because I was sitting there, but it was the time where I really sat back for a semester, and I was like, you know what, I'm finna really push, because my first semester, like freshman year, I'm talking about I was on academic probation. I was raised in a strict household, so I was out like, yeah, I'm outside. I'm out of home. I'm far away from home. I'm finna enjoy myself. Got on academic probation and was like, oh no, see, I'm tripping. So I really about to lose like the 3rd year. I really sat there and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna really focus this year and see what I really want. I really sat there focused. I got almost straight A's, but I had like 1B, and then I sat outside with myself. I was like, is this what I want to do? Because I'll be literally sit up in classes on my phone, and people be asking questions. I'm like, and I answer them. I'm on my phone, not even paying attention for real. And y'all know how to answer this? So at that point, I was like, man, I don't need a degree. I'm putting myself in debt. Honestly, I want to be on TV, and it's really about the people you know, your experiences. I could really get in the gate a whole different way, and I ain't really got to take no classes. But I should have took business. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Was you one of those ones where they wiped away your school debt?
No, they ain't wipe away nothing. They still calling me, and I ain't paid nothing.
They need to go and put that shit into effect.
I ain't gonna lie. I need to pay something. I ain't pay nothing. I be ignoring that call.
High Priestess. That's what your bio say.
Yeah.
Can you
What
talk
I
to
believe
the
I'm gonna get
cousins about
rich,
that?
and then I'm gonna just knock it out the way all in one.
Oh,
Those
loan?
yeah, those loans. I just feel it. Once I make it, I get my first check. My first thing I'm gonna do is handle debt priorities.
Yeah.
Boom, knock it out in one big old check. There you go. It's paid. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. No
Okay.
more. That's my thought process right now. Because right now I gotta focus on real life. I gotta make sure I'm straight. I can't be, I'm sorry, can't do that. I ain't worried about you. As long as y'all ain't send me to jail, I don't care. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It'll
about
get
that.
paid when it get paid.
Hello. Because what if I die tomorrow, God forbid? Who gonna pay it?
Nobody.
Exactly. So why am I worried about paying that?
Right.
I'm not. I'm worried about what I got to do to make it in life, and then I'll pay y'all when I got it.
Right.
And I still gonna have something left. Yeah.
Right. Shit, fuck it. And then when you hit that joint, it make you say fuck it even more.
At that point, I got other debt I gotta worry about, so I can get this and get that to really
Right.
make a living. And you think I'm worried about some school debt? I ain't worried about you.
That's
I
like
got
hospital
other stuff.
bill.
Yeah. Come on now, I'll get to you when I get to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just it.
Okay, I was seeing the High Priestess cousin because that's what your bio say. So can you talk to the cousins about that? Like, who don't know, can you explain why you call yourself the High Priestess, the meaning behind it?
Because I would say I'm very intuitive, and I feel like I'm very good at reading people, and I wouldn't say reading people's thoughts, but to a certain extent.
You done took psychology.
I took psychology. So with that being said, and then I study on a normal. Even outside of those classes, I study people on a normal, and I do it for fun. I would sit at a park and just people watch. I don't know why I like that. I don't know. I'm weird, but I like people watching. So I naturally learn people's behaviors and what it mean and all that stuff. And then sometimes I feel like I have prophetic dreams, and then sometimes I have like, I can kind of like predict a lot of stuff, and people had came back to me and told me I was right. So at that
About
point,
your dreams?
not the dreams. My dreams, I kind of mainly keep majority of it to myself if you're not somebody I'm close to.
Okay.
But about stuff like if I just see your behavior patterns and I'm predicting something that you might lead to, it end up being right. Like I remember being at high school, and I had my first boyfriend, and he told me he wanted to drop out of high school and blah blah blah. I was like, no, do that. Don't do that. At least because this the road we're gonna go down. I'm talking about back in college,
What
he
was
hit
the
me
road
up.
he was gonna go down?
Basically, it's gonna be much harder for you. Way much harder for you than, it's just gonna take longer. It's gonna take a longer process, because it ain't like he wanted to do anything with media or anything like that. He wanted to be a construction worker.
Right.
I said, at least go to trade school, graduate so you can go to a trade school. I knew that in high school. I'm like, at least go to a trade school. Graduate from there, go straight to a trade school that's dealing with construction, and then 2 years, knock that out, boom, you good. I was telling him that, he never did that. Once we broke up or whatever, he dropped out of high school, and then he hit me up at college and he told me.
Yeah.
He said, I shouldn't have listened to you, Loki. I miss you. I should have listened to you, and blah 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 blah. But yeah, he's not the only one, but that's an example.
Okay, modeling, music, entertainer. Which one came first? Did the modeling come first?
Yes. I got invited by my roommate / my best friend little sister. I was roommates with her. They only 1 year apart, so she around the same age at that point. We was upset with each other, and then one day, to make up for me, she was like, get dressed. I'm like, where we going? Don't ask me, just get dressed. She had a photo shoot. She just wanted me to be a part and be there and support her. So I went, and dude was looking at me. He was like, you want to take some photos? I was like, I will. He gave me some clothes. I fell in love with that camera. And since that day, I felt like God was just bringing me sources to keep being in front of the camera at that point. I fell in love. And I just really was just bringing out myself more. And then eventually, that's when rap was coming in. If you got that question coming, I ain't gonna say too much.
No, that's fine.
Oh, well, yeah. So eventually, me just being myself, I used to smoke weed all the time in college at that point. And I think I was high one time. We be freestyling, playing around. I really don't freestyle like that, but I be playing around. And one of the dudes, mutual friend, was like, you know what, Sam, you should actually write a rap. Like, you should actually write a rap for real. I really feel like you'll really spit something. I'm like, so I really took it into consideration. And one day I wrote a rap. And then I posted it on Instagram. I'm talking about people from high school. Everybody was like, that's dope, Sam. So then I started rapping around campus. Now everybody know me as SammyMFSosa.
What that song was about, you remember?
The dude, Sosa.
Oh.
Because I remixed So Gone. They had the So Gone challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was basically talking junk. Basically, my career low-key was kind of based off of what I was going through, and it was a let out for me because I really felt like I ain't really had no friends like that, nobody to really communicate to. And my family, I really don't talk to them about anything like that either. So that was I realized that music was my let out. So anytime I'm going through something, that's my let out.
That's your let out.
That's my
like
let
your
out.
therapy.
That's my therapy. Anytime I'm going through anything, I don't care what it is. My boss make me mad. I'm finna write a rap at that point. You pissing me off.
Right. Fuck you in that shit, bitch.
At
Don't
that
keep
point,
playing.
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
Has music become your love over modeling, or is modeling still
Oh yeah,
like your
yeah,
number
definitely
one
my
love?
love over modeling. I really put more into music than I do modeling, to be honest. But I still model.
Why you fell out of love with modeling?
I wouldn't say I fell out of love with it. It just was more like I got more love back from doing music.
Oh, okay.
But I still model though.
Towards it more.
Yeah. So I really felt like I could really blow off of the music outside of the modeling. Cause really, I had got small smoking weed. That was the first time I ever been that small. I was like small. I was wearing size 2, 3. So most models, they want you to be a specific size.
Yeah.
Me, I'm probably gonna be able to only do like print modeling, or
What's print modeling?
being on magazines and stuff like that, newspapers, magazines, like stuff like that. Because I'm big. They got a couple plus size models, but now they do.
Now they got a lot more.
Now, but back then I was looking at it from that point of view. Like I done gained my weight back. At this point, I don't think it's gonna be harder for me at that point. So I put it into my music more. But honestly, I don't know if you got that question where you're gonna ask me when I start taking my rap serious, but I just eventually took myself serious. If I really made a decision. I told myself, make a decision what you want to do. You want to take rap serious, or do you want to just play around with it? And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take it serious. And I went to I was invited to an event to host because I was modeling. And when I went there to host, I actually asked him as the host. I said, you mind if I play a song, one of my songs, and I get the mic? He was like, ask the DJ. I asked the DJ, he let me do it, and everybody showed me love. And then from there, I kept performing. I linked up with people like Mary Mack, and she run me out the shows.
Shout out to Mary Mack.
Shout out to Mary Mack. She run me out the shows, and I just kept performing. And then, yeah, I fell more in love with that.
Okay. What led you to have that conversation with yourself? Like, what was you going through at the time? Was you going through any type of transitions or something?
I finally saw why I wasn't living with my mom. My mom gave me a call when I was in college, and that was another reason why I was able to leave. And she said, well, if you decided to leave, you come stay with me. My mom get a disability check. So she living free at that point, but she also an alcoholic. That's why she don't raise me. She got a drinking problem. So either way, she was like, you come here, you ain't got to pay no rent. All you got to do is just help me out with little stuff like groceries and keeping the house up and stuff like that. That's all I need you to do if you want to come out here. But you'll have a place to get on your feet to come back out here.
She was in Cali at this time?
No, she was in Charlotte.
She was in Charlotte.
She was in Charlotte. So when I made up my mind in college, I was like, well, at least I know I got somewhere to go, and I could really invest in myself and not worry about no rent. So I went there. Even though I had that benefit, it still came with some bullshit. Now I see why I wasn't raised by my mom, because that was horrible. When she get drunk, it is so horrible. I mean, she turned into a whole different person. She'll make you want to commit suicide. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, they say sometimes when you drink, it brings spirits inside you. That's why
I became spiritual based off of what I was going through with my mom. Literally. I'm telling you, she done told me, I'll hang your head like Medusa. Cut your head off and hang your head like Medusa. Don't go to sleep. You better lock your door. as her
God
daughter, and I
dang.
never was raised by her. So me, I'm really believing
know
her.
that freaked
Yeah,
you
I'm really
out.
believing her.
Let
And then
me
I was
rock
raised
this though.
sheltered.
Yeah.
So at that point, that really built me to be strong and like I don't play that type thing. My own mama done said something like, "Come on, I'm definitely not finna take it from you." At that point, so I had to boss up. I had to man up to a certain extent because I'm like, nah, we ain't about to do that. I felt like I was raised to be a little soft at that point. I'm like, yeah, see, you raised me too soft, sis. I know what you was trying to do. You was trying to make me a good person and, you know, loving people.
She saw you going through it.
Yeah. She was
younger.
spoiling me and loving me, and I understand that, but it made me soft because being with my mom really built up my strength. And I'm like, yeah. And I remember my sister telling me when I was young, and she was like, all right, you keep doing what you're doing and not listening to me. The world will chew you up alive and spit you out. Chew you up and spit you out alive.
Did you ever go through feeling like the world chewed you up and
No,
spit
definitely.
you up?
I felt like I went outside of my body and everything. I felt like I almost died a few times. I had somebody do voodoo on me and everything.
How you
Like really try
found
to take
out?
me out. How I found out, that's why I say I feel like I'm a high priestess. I just peep game. And then when I peep game, sometimes I got to test myself. That's
like
why
your intuition was telling you, like,
intuition
they doing
telling me
something.
exactly who did it. I knew exactly who did it, and then I tested it out. This is why I start calling myself the high priestess, because I be testing myself before I claim anything. I am gonna test myself so I could really feel the confidence behind it. So I really tested it out, and I asked. It was an ex of mine, and I asked him at a show one time, and you could see the spirit on him. I said, "Did you?" I was like, "You tried to kill me, didn't you?" He said. I said, oh man, he really tried to kill me.
Oh girl, that
To
would
my
have freaked
face.
me out.
To my face. It didn't. That's how you know I'm good. God told me I'm good because I was not scared. I don't know, it was something in me. I just don't get.
I wouldn't have
don't
been
get
scared, but I wouldn't have been scared because I got God. But
Yeah.
I would have been freaked out.
No, I
Like,
was.
This shit
No, I
really
was. It's real. That's when I'm like, oh, this voodoo, all that. People really fucking do
He
that
was
shit.
American?
He Haitian.
Oh, yes.
But he still act like a nigga. He black.
It don't matter. That's his roots.
He in the music industry too. But anyways, yeah,
Voodoo in their
try to kill
roots.
me.
See what
And
they
he ain't
did
the only
for
one
that
too.
when
He
they
ain't the
tried
only
to,
one too. It was a female, cause I was like Jack to a certain extent. I like helping people that don't got a place. So I'm staying with my mom for free. I knew people. I came in contact with a girl that was an artist and whatever, and she was finna get kicked out of her home with her family or whatever. So I'm like, you can stay with my mom, me and my mom. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be outside. You stay with me and my mom. All you gotta do is help. Now I'm putting it on her. You gotta help provide the groceries and stuff. Cause at that point, you're not finna stay here for free though. But I'm willing to. I asked my mom. Yeah, you're not gonna have to do much, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still pitch in with you if needed, cause I know you gotta get back on your feet. But yeah, so did that. She tried to kill me too. I'm just like, see, but that's why I had told you on that outside of the camera. I'm like, see, when I be trying to help people, they resent me for some reason. I don't. Yeah, you can't help everybody, but majority of the people I didn't try to help, they start to resent me for some reason. They bypass me, forget about me, and then basically try to stunt on me. And they be like, I helped you. Why are you doing that? And then laughing in my face and
So you feel like
humiliating me.
she tried to put something on you too?
Definitely. And the guy I was dating, he was acting weird. He was acting weird and funny. And I remember being on FaceTime with him, and he was like, I don't feel like myself. He was like, I don't feel like myself. That's why he finally told the truth. I don't feel like myself. Some weird going on that I don't feel like myself. Then we were sleeping. Either way, it was, yeah, exactly. It wasn't really planted on him for real. Cause he was acting weird towards me. I'm like, why he being distant? And then every time I be on the phone with him and he being rude to me, she laughing. So I'm peeping game. I'm like, you laughing? Then he's saying he ain't being himself.
Was in cahoots.
Yeah. So probably so. Either way. So then we slept in the same bed, of course, but I sleep my head this way. She sleep her head that way. Then to the point, I got angels. I got spirit team. So we sleep, I'm up. I can't even go to sleep. That's how you gotta go. I can't even go to sleep. I can't even sleep peacefully. I'm up and it got me looking at her like this while she sleep. I'm like, oh hell no, I gotta go smoke a blunt. I think them gotta go. I don't feel comfortable. Even with that, I don't care about a nigga. At the end of the day, if he chose you, it just is what it is. I don't beef with no girl, female over no nigga.
Right.
But if I feel like you are a danger to me in my own home, like you're doing some weird shit, she done told me she done did love spells on dudes and stuff like that. So at that, you was opening up while you in my home at this point. I don't know if you putting shit in my freezer or doing some weird shit at that point, because I'm feeling a weird energy vibe. Yeah, you feel me? I done had people do that too. So at that point, I'm feeling the weird vibe and I couldn't even sleep. I just was like, you gotta go. At that point. But people try to do weird stuff to me, yeah.
Did you always like
and I always knew who it was.
Have a spiritual relationship with God? Like, did you go to church? Like, how did your relationship start when it comes to that part of your life?
I would say I always had a relationship with God, and I feel like he did that because I wouldn't say my sister didn't influence God in my life. She did buy me a little kids Bible and stuff like that, but we never went to church for real, or she never really pressed me about God, if that makes sense. We barely like talked about it to a certain extent, but she will always let me know who God was. But when I got to that neighborhood in St. Oaks, about third grade, I had met a friend because I was walking my dog. She fell in love with my dog. Met her mom, real big on the Bible, real big on God, and they was like, it's a church bus that come every Sunday and they pick up the kids from the neighborhood. Once she told me that, I did that. Even before I did that, I used to discipline myself. This is how I knew God was in me by itself, because even before then I used to sit with myself, and my sister would always be gone, too busy working, trying to provide or whatever, and she'd be like, well, you can't go outside now unless I'm home. You always gone, so I guess I'm never gonna be outside at this point. So I'll be inside, come home, I'll tell myself, do your homework. After you do your homework, before you have any fun, read a piece of that Bible. And I told myself that as a young age, and made myself read a piece of the Bible before I enjoy myself, because I used to like to copy off the music videos on YouTube.
Okay.
I always knew I wanted to be on TV. Because I used to ask my, can I be on TV? She'd be like, no, I want you to have a regular life. I used to be outside. But I used to always copy off the stuff. And record myself. And record myself. So before I even did that, I would tell myself I got to read a piece of that Bible before I do it.
And then I could do that.
Then I would allow myself to do it. But then I used to always go to that church bus. And then I met a best friend in high school who her dad was a pastor, so I used to always go to church with them. And then they had an actual family. I was raised by my sister, so I wanted to be around people who had actual family. The mother and
a big family.
They was married. They was together. Her father was a husband, was a pastor. So I befriended certain people, but easily learned. Pastor kids are the worst at that point. But
they say you gotta watch out for them
PKs. They definitely was. I wouldn't say that was bad people, but what I'm saying is I just conducted myself a little bit better. Was raised a little, I don't know, maybe they got too much leeway because of, I don't know, I don't want to say too much because
they might watch thought they was good kids.
At that point,
Okay. What's one song you feel that you made that really represents who you are as an artist today?
One song that I made that really represents who I am as an artist today. Let's see. I mean, every song, but I gotta pick one.
Which one represents you the most? Like, if the Cuzns go listen to this, you go really get an understanding of who Sammy is.
I guess the one that I play people all the time, which is Let Go.
Why Let Go?
Because it shows both my sides. It shows my and how I'm rapping, but I also say I'm with God in that song. And I also let you know don't play with me either.
Have you ever made a song that you felt like it was hard for you to release this one? Like, I want to keep this one safe.
Yeah, I got one. And I think I let y'all listen to it. I'm not sure. Did I Candy Rain? I remade Candy Rain. Maybe not. Either way, I got one, and I'm afraid to really. I posted a little snippet of it on my page, but I'm afraid to really perform it for real and really put it out a little bit, just because how harsh I went from what I was going through in the song. Because I was really talking about killing somebody at that moment. Like, you pissed me off so bad, I haven't thoughts of killing you.
Okay, so I can see why that would be.
Yeah, at that point, I'm not trying to put an image on me like I'm a killer. I'm not a killer, but don't push me. But yeah, I was.
Your first time performing, what was that experience like in front of a crowd that you didn't know?
I was nervous, but I did it. So it really wasn't that bad. It was that time I said I was supposed to go there to host. No, not Mary Mac. That was after the fact. That time I said I was invited by a friend to host when I was still modeling. Oh, and then I made myself perform. I really made myself. If you want to take yourself serious, go ask him, can you perform? I told myself that, and I was like, I'm nervous, but I just got to do it. If you want to do it, you can't be nervous. Because I remember being back in college, and I would be in Atlanta or something, and I remember one time I seen CeeLo Green. I seen a couple people, the baby, and I talked to my friend. I was like, I'm nervous to spin my rap. I want to spin my rap to CeeLo. I want to da-da-da. She was like, girl, my friend want to take a picture with you. She was helping me out, and I was like, that's when I told myself, you ain't ready yet. How you nervous to go talk to a celebrity? You should be ready to put yourself on. I'm hard on myself. You know, I'm a perfectionist. So when that opportunity came to really put myself out, I didn't do it back then. So I pushed myself. If you want to do it, perform in front of this crowd. That's how I know you're going to be ready to at least, if you see a celebrity, take your shot.
Did you take the picture with CeeLo?
I did.
But you didn't mention your music.
No, I should have. I was nervous. I wasn't as confident as I am now.
When you say I was nervous, what does nervousness look like for you? Is it butterflies? Is it you gotta throw up? Is it you gotta go poop? Like,
I'm not that dramatic. It's just more like I smile when I'm nervous. I'm like, I just get real shy. Like
you get shy.
Yeah, yeah, basically. Yeah, no.
Okay. Well, looking back then, I didn't know you then, but I have seen you perform up to date now in today's time, and you have an amazing stage performance. So how did that shy girl get to that level? What helped you get to that level with your stage performance?
What I've been through, and then people's reactions to my music. But I would say what I've been through, because before I even performed like that, like enough, I had ended up getting a music video I was able to shoot for free. And when I look back at that first music video I ever made, I had confidence in that video. Maybe because I love the camera. So at that point, the confidence was there. But the feedback really boosted my confidence up even more. If you get what I'm saying. So at that point, and then my experiences, what I'm going through and how I'm getting through life, it really boosts me up even more, and how God really been placed in my life and really helping me out through certain situations. The confidence just came. So I just was like, yeah, I'm her. What are you talking about?
Right, shyness gone.
Yeah, shyness gone. I'm her. I done went through all of this. All of these people, matter of fact, all of these people attacking me, hating me, want to kill me, want to do. I must got something you want. What are you talking about? You let me know I'm the shit at this point. Why are you trying to destiny swap? Why are you trying to voodoo? Why are you trying to do? I must be the shit. God damn.
You definitely
just
a dope artist
at that
and a dope
point.
performer. Do you have any regiments that you do before you perform?
No, all I do is drink and I hit my vape.
Do you practice before you go? Or like, how does that look?
Depending on what show. If it's something that seems like a little big, or it's important to me, then I might set up the camera, you know what I'm saying, or practice in the mirror or something like that. But most of the time I just like to just wing it and go. I just get a little tipsy, get in my zone, and just go.
Did you have a performance that went left? You ever experienced that, like this shit going left?
I had a performance where I got no feedback, and I had a performance where I felt like I blacked out, and I don't even remember the performance. And I asked somebody, did I do good? They said, yeah, you did great. Whole time I'm like, I don't even remember that shit. What was you talking about?
Like,
I do not remember going up. No, I'm saying I must have performed, but I was up still at the showcase, but I don't remember going up and performing. I was so lit. But they said I did great. I was like, don't remember.
Girl, because you was already drinking and shit.
Drinking, but I also was around that ex that did. He was at the show, so I just think it was just on some weird at that point. Yeah, he was at the show at that night, and then all of a sudden I'm blacking out and I don't remember. Either way, I just felt like it was weird, but because I can get messed up and I don't black out during a performance. That's weird.
What advice would you give any cousins watching about connecting with a crowd and keeping that connection when they're the center of attention in front of that crowd?
I say just be you and don't even pay attention to the crowd at that point. You're not like a comedian or nothing that really has to gravitate towards the crowd. So I say be yourself, because there's been times where the crowd didn't say anything, and when I got done performing, people walked up to me and was like, "That was great, can I get your Instagram?" Just because they ain't say nothing doesn't mean they ain't like you. It's just some people don't say nothing, they just sit and listen, I guess. But I done got no feedback, and I'm like, they ain't saying nothing, they ain't moving, they ain't nothing. I just kept going. Kept going, and then at the end, they randomly came up to me by themselves. "Can I get your Instagram? Yeah, I want to follow you. I like your performance." In my head, I'm like, so why you ain't saying nothing?
Because they probably was just real focused at the moment.
Yeah, maybe I had their attention in a different way. Yeah, because at that point, true.
With your experience or with everything you see going on in the industry now, what do you think it would take for an artist to really make it to the top? An independent artist like yourself, because you starting out on your own.
Do some boo-boo the fool shit.
What's boo-boo the fool shit?
You ain't really gotta have talent at that point. Just having this conversation at that point, because people just motherfuckers making it off of anything at this point, and people that really got talent is really being looked over. People who really are lyricists are being looked over. They rather listen to the beat that just talk about whatever, and it really just catch your vibe. I ain't gonna lie, it be catching my attention too. I ain't gonna lie to you like that, but I still be thinking like, dang.
So have a dope ass beat.
I feel like I do that. I think of other people when I choose my beat, but also myself too. But I feel like I do that, but it still don't be enough, I guess. And it's how you market yourself.
It gotta be gimmicky.
What you mean by gimmicky?
Like, ooh, shala la la, that song we was talking about off camera.
I guess, yeah.
Or even that, what's that, the girl we was talking
like
about?
Jack was talking about, he said, what you say? Get that head. What's that song that went by? I want some head, I want some head, I want some head, I want some head. He went viral off of that. Blue. But I was also telling him too, another way to go viral, I feel like I'm gonna put y'all on game. Maybe I shouldn't, because y'all just be taking my shit and don't really give me no props. But I don't care, I'm gonna still be me. So I put y'all on game.
Props, Cuzn.
I feel like artists like me and Jack, we should really like put our music out, but probably make like a funny skit to it. Like something that would really pull more attention outside of just the music. Like they want something dope to visualize too, or something funny. People love to laugh. People love retarded ghetto little skits and stuff like that. You probably can make make a storyline within your music video and make it funny or something like that, and they'll think it's just a skit whole time your music playing. And it's going with your music.
That makes sense.
Hey Cuzns, it's your girl Goddess7, and listen, this commercial break is actually sponsored by me. Y'all make sure y'all go to Amazon and get this manifestation journal, 369 21-day manifestation journal. I'm gonna help you manifest all of your dreams, everything that you're inspiring. I'm gonna help you get there. I'm gonna guide you in this journal. Make sure y'all go check out Amazon Prime. The link is in the description. Go get your journal.
Okay, Cuzn, what's something that the music industry has taught you that is like, damn, I ain't know this shit was gonna be like this before I got into it?
Motherfuckers weird. They give me anxiety. That's what I'm.
Give you anxiety, Cuzn?
Yeah, they give me anxiety. Nobody want to be themselves. They just care about
that. Will give you.
They care about industry. They do stuff for the plot. They do stuff. It's like baddies in real life. You know, you're trying to just get some camera time, and it's like, bro, it's just me and you. Take off that mask. That's why I said that in that song. They go, take off that mask and be yourself.
Hey, no cameras here.
Hello, dang, you must really want to be an actor. Go be an actor. You will be a great actor. You would get a Grammy. Because why are you acting right now? You could really be yourself. Who am I? Because I know I'm the shit. But why you gotta act? Why you feel the need to act? Just be yourself. I'm telling you, that's how you find your right people. If I'm not your right person, get me out quicker. honestly, you wasting time. I don't even like wasting time. So I'm wasting time because you want to act. Just be yourself.
Right.
And I get a lot of people that come around me and they be weird. It's just weird. They do clout chasing stuff, but they be trolling. It's just weird. Like everybody, majority of people I came in contact with trying to be cool. We done been cool, and they end up doing something to like beef on the net. I'm like, dang, you trying to get clout off my energy? Like, why you want to beef over the net? I don't even respond to beef over the net for real like that. Like, I did an interview with Chasey Boy, and he asked me, he was like, because he was talking about the beef they had with what's her name? Tootie, Big Tootie, and Chocolate Drop, and then Mary Mac got added into it. He was like, I ain't gonna lie, he boosted me up a little bit. He was like, y'all the 4 main female dope artists in Charlotte. He said, I see you wasn't in that beef. I said, yeah, because they ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't do that. Right. People try to beef off clout. I don't do stuff for clout. So they ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not in it. My name Bennett. I'm not finna beef with nobody on the net. You just trying to gain clout. I'm not a clout chaser.
I never heard about you.
Yeah, I'm just not a clout chasing person. I don't need to do stuff to derail somebody and gain clout. Like, I don't have to do that to you. Right. I don't feel the need to. Even if I fall out with you, I ain't gotta do all that. For what? Honestly, that makes you look bad as a person. Why are you doing all that? Right. I feel, that's my opinion, but why are you doing all that? But I understand they chose to. I don't judge. Y'all do what y'all do. I still love all of them.
No, I think that was like a real beef.
No, it was a real beef. Either way, I love all of them. I'm gonna throw that out there. I ain't got no problem with none of them. And if we did, we talked about it, so we good. So that's another thing too. I'm cool with all y'all. I don't do that pick side shit. I feel, to me, that's weak. That's immature. And y'all not acting like grown women at that point. Right. There's no reason to pick a side or to gang up on somebody because you don't like them. I just don't. I'm not finna do that. I'm gonna show love to all of y'all at that point. I ain't nothing to do with it. Okay. And I just don't want to do that to my image. I don't do beef and stuff like that.
Image is definitely important.
I'm not gonna respond to anybody that try to beef with me on the net. I done had multiple people try to do that. The girl kicked out my house. She tried to beef with me on the net. I let her talk to herself. I knew she was talking about. You want to talk to yourself? No response. No response. That's better than me responding, to be honest. Because now you're talking to yourself, and you eager for me to respond. Yeah, keep keeping my name in your mouth. The more you give me something.
Did she see it? Is she gonna respond?
Yeah. You worried about me? Keep it. Keep worrying. Because I ain't giving you nothing. Nada, zip, zero. Don't give a fuck.
Right.
I'm bothered.
Don't give them your energy, cousin.
I don't want it.
So now, when you look at the industry, like back in the days, as far as music in general and the performers, the artists, it was male dominated. I feel like the women have come a long way. However, behind the scenes, it's still male dominated when it comes to production and stuff like that.
These showcases and everything.
How do you deal with that? Like, as a woman, from a woman aspect. Because sometimes niggas try to get up on you for an opportunity.
You want to be honest?
Yeah. The Cuzns like honesty.
How I deal with it? I ain't never had nobody before. I really don't do relationships, but now that I got one, I'm learning how to be in one. He get the end of the stick, the bad part of the stick sometimes. I get to talking to him about everything. I get to being upset because sometimes I feel like he be doing it too, to a certain extent, or I might be in my head. I don't know, but he be getting the end of the stick. I ain't gonna lie to you on that one. So that's true honesty with that one. But when it comes to them doing that, I try to speak up on it as much as I can. And then other than that, because I'm always myself, I ain't gonna bite my tongue. And that's probably why a lot of people really don't like me, because I'm a person that's gonna say something that everybody not trying to say. What you gonna do to me? I already been trying to be killed before. I ain't die. I'm still here. So what you gonna do? If you that bold, at that point, I ain't scared to die. I'm gonna know where I'm going. So what you wanna do just because I'm speaking up about something? Come on now. Either way, I'm protected. But I try to speak up the best way I can. If I'm not heard, then I just allow God to work at that point, because can't nobody stop what you got going on. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of things, not just the industry, is like even life, it male dominated. These careers, these other careers and everything, male dominated.
What about when you reach that certain level, cousin? Because it seems like as an artist, when you reach a certain level, they start making you doing. A lot of people do things that they don't want to do. Their whole image start changing. We seen Lil Uzi Vert start wearing purses and nails. And
what I could say about that is, I feel like some other artists, they're being told to do it, and then some of the artists, that was their true self, to be honest. They just came up and was like, fuck it, I could be myself now. Sissy, I don't fucking know. No, for real. They probably didn't feel like they could be themselves, because real artists, we really stem from pain. And a lot of us felt like shut out.
But once you reach
artists,
a certain level,
you like, I don't give a, I'm making money. You think I give a fuck?
But do you
I'm gonna
think
be myself.
they still gonna be able to be themselves? Because most of them do change. Like Jay-Z changed, Kanye. A lot of people, when they get to a certain level, it seems like they have to change.
Depending on the levels of the money, and if you want money to still come in, and if it makes sense. I ain't gonna lie, if I was in a predicament, I would, like, if you're saying certain things that I'm doing is gravitating negative energy and it's putting my numbers down, I will change for that, because that's a positive change at that point. What I'm doing is putting my numbers down. This is my career. This is how I make money. So I will change and be better in that aspect. But if it's something that's really myself for real, I don't give a fuck.
I feel like for the women artists, what I see they change usually be is they start making them over-sexualize themselves. True.
I would say that. I say that because I do it to a certain extent. To a certain degree, I do it.
Because the artist that's
especially
dope.
When I first came out, I did it. Like, if you look me up on YouTube, I got a song called Geeked Up. And I'm twerking on the bed and all that, because I know that's what
people
gravitates.
Want, right?
Hello.
Like Rap City, people like that, they dope as hell, but I feel like sometimes they don't get as much attention because they don't over-sexualize themselves.
No, I agree.
Well. Okay, cousin. Biggest turnoff is insulting your intelligence.
Oh yeah,
that's what you said.
Most definitely, and I'm saying that mainly towards men, to be honest. But really anybody, to be honest. But it's been mainly men that come in my life, and it can either be a random person. Maybe they just think I'm simple-minded, or because I'm genuine, I'm dumb. I don't know, but I could peep the slightest manipulation or the slightest lie, and it just be like, don't try to manipulate.
When was the last time somebody tried to insult your intelligence? You remember that situation, cousin?
Yep. I don't forget shit. Can I speak on it, babe? Alright. Because it got something to do with him to a certain extent. So he has this friend that he worked with or whatever. And I kind of got to meet him too. He done came out to a show and stuff like that. But long story short, I was talking to Bae on the phone, and in the background he was like, hey yo Jack, I think this girl asking you for your number. I'm on the phone like, why would he do that? Like, first of all, you know that we really trying to get to a better foundation between ourselves, because we done had a lot going on, and right now we've been good. Why would you say that in the background, like you trying to get me upset and go off on him? Like, it's just giving me you're not a good friend at that point, one, and then for two, you trying to piss me off. I don't know what you got, but you trying to piss me off. I don't play, and I don't play about nothing I love either. So don't play with me. So I ain't gonna lie, I got off the phone real quick, and I had to think about it, because one thing about me, I don't like to just jump. I don't like to be impulsive. So I thought about it for a quick second, and then I called him back. I said, hey, let me know the next time he drop you off. I got a few words for him. He was like, all right, babe. Because he already know what type of time I'll be on. So he said, all right, babe, but I'm sure he done brung it up to him. At that point, he like, no, we don't need that. Yeah, we don't need that. I need my friend to get along with my girl. Let me say something type shit. So then he ended up calling back off of Jack's phone. He was like, come on now, I thought you was sis. And I'm, bro, I didn't know you was going to get mad off of that, sis. Why
would you think that?
That's what I said. I said, just because you bro, you know we got stuff going on, and Jack has told you, because you done called me before when he was locked up, and you done told me, I think you cheating, I think you da-da-da, because my boy Jack be upset at work and talking and da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, not to put you in our business too much, but Jack do that a lot, and he probably just needs somebody to talk to, but it's not because I'm cheating. I don't know what assumption you making, but I ain't gonna lie, stuff been said that he felt with you, and I done came up with a perspective of you, to be honest. So common denominator lets you know right there. And then for two, you making it worse by saying what you saying. To be honest, even if that was 2 months ago, sis, why you still mad? I say you don't know what we still going through to this day. To this day, it don't matter if that was 2 months ago when he got locked up or whatever. You don't know what we going through to this day. Why would you joke like that? I don't take that type of joking lightly. And I was like, to be honest, we are still trying to gain this little full trust thing back with each other, and you kind of messing it up right now by doing that. Well, I ain't know, sis, but I'm just saying, you gotta listen though. That is my trigger. You gotta listen though. And then kept talking over me as I'm talking. So I'm like, bro. And then eventually he could see that I'm going past the manipulation. You feel me? So then he's just like, bro, take the phone back, bro. Cause he said something like, what'd he say, babe? He said something like, I try not to, cause one time he made me upset because he said he was gonna give me a ride to my show. He told Jack he was gonna give me a ride to my show. He was like, just make sure he can get in. I done went and bought him a ticket and everything just for him to say he can't go because his wife said that he had to be there.
Now he got a wife acting like this.
Yeah, so either way, his wife said, I need you for dinner. My mom gonna be here. So I understand that, but you see me, I'm thinking because I said something smart to Jack and got off the phone. Next thing you know, he texts me, we can't go no more, babe. I'm thinking he mad at me and he done told his nigga we can't go because I ain't got smart with him. So I'm going off on him and you hear me going off on him. And you allowing it to happen instead of being, you bro, right? You allowing it to happen instead of being texting me because you had my number, you done called me before, it wasn't a problem, and be like, sis, it's my fault, my wife needed me type thing to make it lighter and to keep him out of trouble type thing. You ain't say nothing, you just allow him to get yelled at and you allow me to be mad. So for one, I don't think you're a good friend for that, and then for two, why you act like you couldn't just text me and say, no, I got a strict thing about I don't hit up nobody else girl because I don't want nobody else hitting up. I said, bro, you called me while he was in jail. What are you talking about? Cause you hit me up. I said, I hit you up about one thing. I said, Jack just wanted to let you know he wasn't gonna be at work. You called me on your own about some other shit, telling me something. You think I'm cheating or So you was talking to me, but now all of a sudden you can't hit nobody else girl up. I said, you contradicting yourself. You can't manipulate me, but you contradicting yourself. I said, so if that's how you feel, don't call me at all, because you don't call me when Jack don't answer the phone. You still call my phone. Take my number out your phone. Don't call me at all. Don't use it at all. If you feel like you can't hit, what you got the number for? What are you using it for? If it can't be a sis and bro thing. 1 minute I'm 6, the next minute I can't hit another nigga girl up. You ain't making sense.
Am I another nigga girl or am I your sis?
That's why you feel me? So I was like, bro, you trying? I was like, so when he passed the phone, he knew he couldn't manipulate me, and I told babe, I said, he said, you good? I said, I'm good, babe. I'm not mad at you. I actually feel like he was trying to manipulate me on the phone, and I'm just not going for that. So with that being said, I'm not easy to manipulate. He was contradicting himself by saying he don't call other girls, but he has called me before. That don't even make sense. So really, you just wanted him to get yelled at, and you wanted me to be mad, and you gaining the thrill off of that or something. I don't know what you got going on, but it's not giving real friend.
Right. It's
to
not
be honest,
real friend.
No, it's really not. Because why would you allow your friend to just get yelled at by his wife when you know it was your fault and you the one that said buy the ticket and do all that? You could at least easily just text and be like, don't get mad at Jack. It was my fault. My girl had texted me. It wasn't like that type thing or something.
Right.
You grabbed the phone when I was upset just now and talked to me. Why you couldn't do that the last time?
Right.
You could do it now though, right?
Right. Well, cousin, since we on the topic,
that ain't making sense.
Let's just go down this lane for a minute. We already on the topic. You and Jack, you're actually in a relationship with another artist, Boulevard Jack. He a dope artist, Cuzns. I'm gonna link his interview in this interview so y'all could go click on that and get to know Jack, her other side as well. Like, how did y'all meet up and how do you find that balance dating in the industry?
That second question. But the first question, how we meet up, he said he had a dream and he followed me on Instagram. He saw I was going to be at a show. He came to that show and he pursued. And he accomplished. Because he came to that show, even though he had no words, I ain't going to lie to you. I'm a very curious person, if that makes sense. I'm like Cat.
So he ain't say nothing to you?
He was so, you could tell he was so nervous just to see me in person. You could, either way, he had to have had that dream. Because when he see me in person, he was like starstruck. He was like, like, why does motherfucker keep walking up to me not saying nothing? And then eventually I'm at the bar by myself and he came up there. He was like, you look very beautiful tonight. I was like, thank you. He was like, I wanted to know if I can get your number. I'm like, I'm the type, I'll give you my number because I done dealt with niggas at this point. You don't give me the right number, they're gonna call it right then and there and be like, all right, you ain't giving the right number. You know, you meet somebody at the gas station, they checking everything. So me just to refrain from, I gave him the right number and I was like, yeah, I would. Even if I probably wasn't, I don't know. But I gave him the number. But he really drew my attention in when he got up on that stage and it was his turn to perform and he sung Real Love. Because I felt like I've been looking for real love and I never got it.
He sung the Mary J. Blige version?
He got a song out right now called Real Love and he remixed the Mary J. Blige version to his own. He sung that on stage. He knew what he was doing. Straight player. He didn't have to say too many words. He like, I ain't got to say shit. I'm finna, you know what? I just asked for your number. You gave it to me. Now I'm finna spit all my emotions on his mic. Soon as he got, I went straight up while he performed. I'm standing right there with him like, yeah.
I'm searching for.
I know that's
Wait,
right.
was it your plan to perform Real Love that night, or did you have another song?
I think he was trying to get me, so I really feel like.
I want to perform that song. Really, that song, I ain't performing before. That was the first time I performed.
But did you know you was gonna perform it that night or no?
Yeah,
She changed your
I
mind.
knew I was gonna perform that song.
Oh.
You said
okay.
you came there for me though, so that the goal was to rap the song.
I did, but I knew
Or
I was
no.
gonna perform that song and do Foot on Your Neck.
Oh, okay. God already put it in your heart. Let's perform Real Love because she gonna be here tonight.
Let me hit this song first.
Yeah.
Either way, when he sung that song, I felt his heart through that song.
Yeah.
I felt the love, the passion, what he really wanted through the song. Because like I said, I like psychology, so I really felt like he meant that when he like, I know he did.
Okay, he said, hell yeah, he meant that shit.
I could tell he put his passion into his music, and when he was singing that, I felt like he really meant it. He really looking for some real love, and he asked for my number. And he was starstruck and shit. So I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait. Now you talking my language, because all these other mother truckers been playing. Now you okay? Let me see what you about. Let me see if the words match some actions. You know
What was
I'm saying?
y'all first date like?
I asked him to take me to a show that I was supposed to go to, but I didn't have a ride. And he picked me up and he took me. We went to the show. He was real chill and laid back. I love a chill and laid back dude. He ain't so much like that no more. But he was chilling, laid back, quiet to himself, and I loved it and I respected it. He went up, he did his shit on the mic. I respect that. He gained the attention, and then we sat in the car and we just talked for hours. I like to talk. I want to vibe with you on a mental level. So we did that like what, 3 times? The third time we was in front of my house, just talking. And to be honest, remember we said he had a dream, right? To be honest, I felt like my ancestors and my spirit team told me like dead ass. They said, your grandma who's deceased got somebody for you, and you're gonna be a part of a Jackson family. I swear to God.
You heard the voice?
Yeah, you're gonna be a part of a Jackson family. I swear to God. So out here, I'm dating. I forgot all about it. So we in the car, and then something told me as we talking and vibing, something told me, asked him what his last name. I said, what's your last name? He said, Jackson. That's when I knew. And I just cried. And then we talked a little bit more, and I was like, I love you. And then I checked myself. Wait a minute. I checked myself. I said, I was like, hold on. I'm done talking. I'm done talking. I looked out the window. I said, I had to talk to myself for a second. I said, did you just say that? We don't do that. That's how you get a motherfucker to play you. You don't say I love you first. What the fuck is you doing? I said, fuck it. I meant it at that point. Damn. All right, you done said that. I said, damn, I didn't even mean to say that. That wasn't me.
Yeah.
That was like to hire me or something. I don't know who that was.
The ancestors.
Yeah. At that point, because I swear I didn't mean to say that. I was probably thinking it, but I didn't mean to say it out loud. And I'm like, did I just say that? You remember I was like, did I just say that? Oh man, I'm like, I can't take it back now. I already done said it. So yeah, I do. And then he thought about it for a quick second. He was like, I love you too. And then from there, I ended up moving in with him because my mom was finna, she be drunk, didn't even pay her rent, didn't tell me. So we was finna have to leave that home and try to get another home. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna stay. I opened up to him and he offered a place. And then we went from there. Now what was the second question?
How you find balance with dating another artist? Because that got to be hard.
No, it's hella hard. I don't even know. I'm still trying to find balance to this day. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. To this day. Y'all know what I mean? To this day. To this day. To this day. I swear, because we both some dope ass artists. So it's like, it's really harder. Because we both lit.
Do it feel like y'all ever competing with each other with the cost?
I feel like it do be not intentional, but it comes off both ways in certain ways, like somebody competing. Yeah, I do.
When it comes to dating with attention, because y'all first date, y'all went to the show, y'all in the car for hours talking. What would you say is like a number one question a woman should ask a man if she's dating with intention?
Before I answer that, can I go back to the last question real quick? I do want to say is the competition I did because I grew and matured. It's really not a bad thing, and it's not considered competition. It really motivates. Like if you see somebody higher than you and you're loving them, it pushes you to, okay, let me get up off my ass.
Oh, okay.
Let me, he doing this, he busting his ass, all right.
Let me get up.
Yeah, let me get up and goddamn and vice versa type shit. Oh, you taught me this shit. So it can come off as competing, but once you mature in the mind a little bit, you start to realize, yeah, it really is a balance. It does become a balance because it helps you where you lacking, and you see somebody else doing it that you love, and you might take it wrong. That's why it come off as competition, but really it's like you can take that as motivation. Get your ass up and get to doing more then if you feel some type of way. So I just wanted to say that. Now, the second question, the question after that was,
what's one question? Because remember you said y'all was in the car for hours talking.
Yeah.
Like, what's that one question you should ask?
One, it's multiple.
Well,
let me know. What's that song? Tell me now. Do you got a baby mama? Tell me now. Do you got a tell me now? All them questions. What are you talking about? But one question I would say, I don't know. It depends on the person, to be honest. I got multiple questions. Do you have kids? How many? You got baby mamas? And if you do, depending if I'm willing to deal with you, are you beefing with your baby mamas? Do you have a good set relationship with your baby mamas? Do you live by yourself? Are you financially stable, alone? Do you know how to be alone and not need people around you and really know how to cultivate within yourself? Do you love yourself? A lot of things. It's a lot of things to ask. Honestly, you should take your time and get to know the person that you with. Yes, I told him I love him, but I ain't gonna lie. Thinking back, I really wish we was able. But the way God did it, He did it for a reason. I can't take that from Him because we're still together to this day. So He did it for a reason. And honestly, I needed it at the time. So it is what it is. But I really wish we had the time to take it slower and really got to date and get to know each other a little bit more. Maybe we wouldn't clash so much in public.
Right.
Because we barely knew each other, but we had this strong bond. Like we knew it was meant to be, even though we barely knew each other. So we kind of did things backwards.
Right.
God do it the way He want to do it. But yeah, really get to know somebody and ask all the questions you need to ask, I would say. Not just one. Ask all of them.
Okay, cuz it 2024 before Christmas, somebody vandalized your car and wrote, "Get your old nigga, bitch." And you made a video saying, "Fuck Boulevard." How did y'all recover from that situation, especially after y'all done had talks about marriage during that time? And what happened? Because I know the inside of it, but tell the Cuzns how it turned out.
He did that shit. His sister told on him and said Jack did that. He told me. So with that being said, I ended up getting the truth. And he always, even though we argue in public to y'all and we be looking a mess, behind closed doors, this man do what he has to do to gain me back. He don't want to lose me. So behind closed door, he does what he has to do to get me back. Mm-hmm. He don't care what he got to do. He would do it to get me back, and I will open my arms back.
People would consider y'all toxic.
Because we look toxic. I would consider it toxic to a certain extent. Hell yeah, to a certain extent, it's because we misunderstood for one, and then two, we still misunderstand each other because the way we got brought together. Mm-hmm. So we still learning each other as we still growing. And from learning each other, it really put us in more toxicity to where it kind of came more compatible. Like for instance, he been through a lot. So he's himself with me. Everybody else get a different person. Mm-hmm. He's himself with me. He's a very emotional guy. So a lot of his emotions weigh on me a lot, and sometimes they weigh me down. And I be feeling like it distracts me from the person that I really try to be. I'm really independent. Like, so my safe space is to be alone. Like you talked about him in his interview. He's like the glue. He's gonna keep us together because I'm quick to wanna run. Mm-hmm. I'm quick to want to run. Hey, my safe spot, I'd rather be alone. Because I ain't got time. No, you need to learn how to be in a relationship, blah, 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 blah. I love you, this and that, it ain't like that, blah, blah, blah. Understood. You right to a certain extent because I was quick to leave anybody. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about family. I don't care who you are, I just run. I don't want to deal with it. I'm good. I'm better off alone. Nobody meant to be alone. For real. Because when I get alone, I end up missing them. I'm like, damn. Somebody used to take out my trash, look out for me.
And see what he got going on.
Facts. So that's it's just how I go. Love is a game to a certain extent. So
some people say toxicity brings spice to the relationship.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie about that one. Now, I do want peace, but I don't want boring. So a little bit of it can sprinkle a little bit of spice and fun and flavor. I don't want too much of it though. That's overwhelming and it's detrimental to my mental. It's taking me away from myself and it's distracting me from what I'm trying to do.
Okay, cousin.
Yeah.
Now you said you said I'm giving main character energy and I need my own reality show.
I do. I still want it to this day, to the point I did some vlogging a little bit last year when I was going through a little situation because I was like, at this point, why hide it? Be yourself. Show the world that you can show even when you're struggling. So I did a little bit of vlogging, but I'm gonna get back to it.
If you could create your own reality show, what would that look like? What would it be about?
I want to create a reality show at this point. And we think about calling it, should I say? You know how Christian and Blueface, what they call it, Crazy in Love?
Yeah.
We're gonna just say love is crazy. At that point.
Okay. What does being main character energy, what does that mean for you in real life?
Being yourself and just enjoying your journey at that point. Like, you really focus on yourself. You still love people. You still being your art. You still being who you are. And you just enjoying being yourself. You ain't got to put on no mask. You ain't got to do none of that. You just full main character. You in your zone. You in your bag. You feel like you that bitch.
You definitely give main character. You got big energy. Like, you got big confidence. Like,
Thank you.
Have you always had that? I know you said when you first started off, you wanted to be in the camera, so it was easy. So is having that big personality, that big confidence, is that something you had to grow into?
That's a good question. I don't feel like I had to grow into it to a certain extent because I always was myself.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Goddess 7, and this episode is sponsored by a couple different sponsors. So y'all already know I had to shout them all out. First of all, y'all, I gotta shout out Robinson Hustle 8. Cause guess what? They branding us over here. Y'all see these cute little glasses that I be drinking out of? Hold on, let me take a sip. Y'all see this? Y'all see this right here? Y'all see this cute little liquor ice bucket, whatever you want to call it? They made all of that. So if you're looking for some custom shit, make sure y'all go shop with Robinson Hustle 8. They customize all your needs. I can't forget about Q3 Designs and Things. They're also a sponsor of Cuzns Tea Podcast, and they're a branding company for us. They made us these cute little shirts, y'all. Y'all like this shit? Y'all see this? Look, you need some custom shit for your business. Go shop with Q3 Designs and Things, because they're going to get y'all right. They're going to get y'all everything that y'all need. I also cannot forget about Gemini Hookah, because they keep me smoking good on every motherfucking episode, y'all. Y'all see this hookah? They sponsored that for us. They did some other sponsorship, but most importantly, y'all, they got them hookahs, and y'all know I love hookahs. Look, y'all, hold on. See that cloud? See how that smoke just come out real thick, real cute or whatever? You could be smoking like that too, y'all. Go shop with Gemini Hookah. They got these ice packs. They got these portable hookah tips. You can take this thing anywhere with you. And they got hookah candles, y'all. They got different shisha flavors. They can make you anything you want. So make sure y'all go shop with Gemini Hookah, y'all. Go get y'all hookah. Until next time, cousins. Bye.
Being myself.
No, I'm saying that.
You was laughing though. Why you laughing? So you don't think I'm being myself?
Yeah,
How was that funny?
I said you said some funny stuff. I'm talking
You should laugh at yourself.
Yeah, I was laughing.
You being weird. And I'm not with the weird stuff. Don't laugh at me when I'm being serious. I'm really being myself. So how's that funny?
No, I'm saying some of the stuff.
It's not making sense.
It's not making sense.
How was that funny when I said she asked me a question, I said I'm being myself.
What question did she ask you?
You know what question? Stop playing with my mental.
I was laughing about whatever you was.
Exactly, I was really being genuine and saying I was being myself.
I'm talking about us. That's the only time I was laughing.
No, you laughed when I said I was being myself. You saw you doing this long and questioning me and doing that's manipulation. That's manipulation. You're not answering a motherfucking thing.
What question were you asking me?
And you asking the same question like you don't understand.
I'm
Y'all
like
see this? That's crazy.
While she used the bathroom.
This a March Pisces for you. He's still a lover
You can
though.
use the
but
bathroom because I'm waiting
love
for
to play
my
with that.
clothes.
Love to.
Okay, cousin. Last Mother's Day, you said all women should be celebrated, even if they're not mothers. Can you talk to the cousins about that?
We Mother Nature by nature. So I feel like we should be celebrated as women in general. We can have kids. We can nurture kids. We can nurture a grown-ass man that you can't raise, that his mama should raise. So at that point, I just feel like women should be celebrated overall because we do a lot in general. We nurture everybody, not just our own kids. We would nurture another man. We would nurture a stranger. We would nurture everything.
Just automatically.
Yeah, automatically, because that's our nature to just show love. You see somebody else going through something, you got a heart. If you still there and got your soul, you got a heart, you're going to nurture them as a woman automatically. And some men has the feminine side too, but we're naturally feminine. So of course we're going to do that automatically. Right. So that's why I said that.
Okay.
And I'm really speaking towards myself because I know I nurture anything. I want you to believe in yourself. You be around me, you definitely going to be left believing in yourself, whether you like me or not. I don't care if you like me or not. I did my job though.
Right.
I did my job. You believed in yourself. That's why you took off on my ass and resented me. But you believed in yourself and you did what you were supposed to do for yourself. So I did my job.
Job well done. Now you a cat mama also.
Yeah.
The cat went in the heat and you ain't know, cousin. How you figured out?
I didn't figure out. I ain't gonna lie. I ended up letting her ass go. I was like, she gotta go. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it wasn't off the heat though. Yeah. It was one night. Unlike, she was mean when we first got her. She done gave my other cat herpes and shit.
How a cat give a cat herpes?
That's what I said. Cause cats.
Was it really herpes?
Cats can carry herpes, and their herpes is not human herpes. We transfer it through a breakout, and then you have sex or something like that. Come in contact. Cats can literally be around another cat and just give it herpes. Just by being around.
Like,
her eye was fucking shut, closed, and swollen. My original cat And my original cat, I would tell you, I went to PetSmart and she picked me. Now, the other cat I chose, I was like, I want her.
You got her for PetSmart too?
No, I got her on Craigslist. That's probably why. That's probably why. But I went to PetSmart and I made sure, because that was my first cat. And it was like, I'm ready for a baby, but not a child for real, because I want the child to go back to his mother. I'm good. I'm focused on me right now. I'm not ready for kids. That's the case. But I would take a cat. And then cats, unlike a dog, is more independent. I don't have to sit in the house and then wake up early in the morning and take you out to go pee. You got a kitty litter. They very independent. Sometimes they don't even want to deal with you. I'm the same way, baby. I don't want to deal with your ass either sometimes. But I love you and I want to feel like I have company, especially when he's not around. Because I've been alone all my life and I always felt alone. So I had a great bond with my cat. And that cat came in and my cat was being a little mean to the new cat. And I was getting on her whole time. The bitch gave her herpes.
Because she
was trying to let me know. Yes, I did not know. He told me, he was like, no, she knew something was up with the cat. She done gave the cat herpes. I know what the doctor told us that, because I done took it to the doctor and they was like, yeah, she got herpes, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, man, she done gave my cat.
Burn my baby.
Burn my baby. I still took care of her little ass, her little mean ass. Took care of her little mean ass. She got a little bigger. She was getting in heat and all that. It was one night. He was gone. He was off, locked up. I was at home by myself with both of the cats. And that cat, I'm talking about in the middle of the night, I'm trying to gain some peace. After dealing with what the fuck I'm dealing with, trying to gain some peace and wake up for work in time. I hear a lot of noise. I wake up, my cat never does this because my cat know me. This cat on top of the motherfucking counter doing what the fuck she want to do in the middle of the damn night.
In the black house.
In a black house. I got up so bad. It was so bad. I felt toxic, and I know I'm not. So I felt very toxic, and I got out of character, and I'm finna whoop the fuck out that cat. I said, yeah, you gotta go. Tomorrow, you gotta go.
You let her out the door, or you gave her away?
No, I went and I dropped her off at the shelter. I'm not that heartless. Okay. I'm not that heartless. But she had to go because I really was finna whoop the fuck out of that cat. And she was looking scared, and she wasn't gonna like me no more. I could see it in her eyes. I'm talking about she hiding in the drawers, going up the thing, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna get your ass. And I didn't like it in myself. I said, oh.
Cat herpes. Is that like human herpes? Do they have it for all their life, or is this something the vet can do to help it get rid of?
No, I ain't gonna lie. It is. I feel like it's human, as in the cat gonna have herpes all their life. Yeah, but I don't think it's human, as in like. You know, with humans, we have to have a breakout and then you have sexual intercourse or you touch it or something like that and then you get it. This cat had no signs of herpes and still gave it. And that cat looked fine. My cat...
That's probably why they gave
eye was swollen.
Away.
My cat eye was swollen. She was fine. They just said give her medicine because she just needed it because she got herpes. But my cat eye was fine. My cat eye was fucked up. She just walking around fine.
She immune to it. That's probably why they gave her away.
That's what I'm saying. That pissed me off so bad.
And that's probably why that cat was mean. She was like, bitch, I got that shit. I ain't got time for it today.
That's why I didn't know at first, though. I'm thinking she not welcoming because she's so used to being alone. I'm thinking she's just like, man, you bring another bitch up in here. You know how cats be real prissy. You bring another bitch up in here. This is my domain. It's my shit. So I thought she was acting like that. Whole time she was letting me know, no, I don't trust this bitch. This bitch seemed like she got something. Kept running from her, everything hissing at her.
Oh.
Ready to fight her. I'm like, no, we not doing that, Sap. I'm getting on her, stop Sap, because that was her nickname. Stop Sap, stop Sap. Whole time she was letting us know. I said, man, I'm mad at myself now. Bitch done gave my child herpes. I treated her like my child. He done gave my child herpes. And then I still let you stay, and you gonna get on top of my motherfucking account. I'm finna whoop your ass. That's how I knew I had to get her.
That's the last day.
That was
the last day. Fuck it up for
I'm like, you gotta go. I still accepted you after you had herpes. And you gonna get on my counter with your herpes where I cook food? Oh yeah, you gotta go.
Spreading that shit everywhere.
You gonna put it in the food. Now we got animal herpes.
Right.
What the fuck?
Good thing it don't go to humans though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a good thing.
She's just giving it out.
He's just giving it out.
Giving it out.
What did it say before that? She don't care what she do. That bitch, what it say?
Yeah, you right.
Something like that. That bitch just
She don't know. She don't know what she doing. That bitch just giving it out. She didn't know what she was doing.
Right.
She was just giving it out. I'm like, oh hell no, bro. You gotta go.
2019, Cuzn, you did a freestyle called Overdose. On that song, you said fuck your mama and fuck your sister. Have y'all rekindled y'all relationship since then?
No, yeah, me and my mom good. I'm a lover at the end of the day. I might talk my little shit because I split my feelings out in my music and they get mad. But at the end of the day, they understand my heart because that's why we still cool. I come back and I communicate what I feel. As in, oh, but you did this, and I'm gonna tell you why I did it. At that point, and it's up to you to accept it and apparently understand where I'm coming from eventually, and then we be back cool. But me and my sister, we both Virgos. I'm the 7th, hers the 17th, and she raised me. We just alike. So at that point, we be off and on, but we always on, cause I'm like her only child at that point. So we off and on, but we always on. If that makes sense. It don't matter how distant we are, how we don't talk about her. We got a problem, and vice versa.
She like your sister mom.
Yeah, at that point, it's a double relationship. She's my sister, but she's also my mom too. So I have that cling to her as a mother.
Right. Okay, Cuzn. When times get hard, shit look like it's fucked up right now. It's just hard and stressful right now. What motivates SammyMFSosa to keep going at that point?
That's a good question. What motivates? I just can't quit. It's not in me to quit. I can't quit. No matter how much I want to quit sometimes, I just can't. Like, I don't know how to explain. Like, I don't know. I just can't. I'm with, I would say, God. Because if I tap out, that's choosing the other side at that point. Fuck is you talking about? I would never.
Right.
So I'm going to have my little dramatic moment right now, God. And then I'm going to repent and be like, I'm good. Give me the strength. Let's get it.
I'm going to cut you out.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to the Lord about it later.
Yeah. We beefing right now, God. You said come as you are. You said talk to you about your problems. I'm mad at you right now.
Right.
Because this happening, you allowing it to happen. And the next thing you know, he start giving me understanding. And I'll be like, okay, that was my fault. I apologize. Yeah, you right. Okay. That's what I was, okay. You right. That was a lesson. Okay, got you. That was a test. Oh. Got you.
Yeah.
And then I get back.
Then that get you back in the line.
Yeah, basically. It's just God.
What do you want the Cuzns to feel when they hear SammyMFSosa's music?
My words, and I try to relate to people with what I go through too, because I'm sure I'm not the only one. We all go through a struggle, and I'm sure the same struggle I face, you have faced too, because we all got lessons, and we all kind of learn we all learn similar things, just in different ways in different time zones. Everybody live in their own world, so something that you already learned a lesson on, and this person just they didn't learn it yet. You gotta allow them to go at their own pace at that point. So when you mature, you understand that sometimes people not just know on your mental level, as far as like experience or something like that. They didn't have that experience yet, so they don't understand that.
Right.
And you have to love them regardless.
Right. Yeah. Love conquers all. That's what they say.
Yeah. And just be understanding to the fact that, okay, they just got to learn the lesson on their own. And when they do, they'll realize and they'll come back.
Okay. Because you an artist,
might not.
Cousin,
Shit, I don't know.
we got to do Help Me Understand These lyrics.
Okay.
Y'all already know we got to do it,
Why
honey.
did you choose
We
that
gotta,
one? Oh, my bad. I'm going to let you say it first.
Yeah, Headshot.
Okay. Why did you choose that
I
one
like
out of
that
all
song.
songs? Okay.
I like all your songs, but like the bars in that, I really wanted to understand them better and understand where you was coming from at that time and your thought process with that song.
Okay.
So that's part of the reason why as well. So yeah, Cuzns, we're gonna talk about Headshot. Y'all probably like, how she know? Because we already did an interview, but this interview kind of going a little different. It always be like that when it's a redo. The second interview be like the same kind of questions, and sometimes some of the questions don't get asked because of the flow of the conversation. So yeah, that's how she know about it, Cuzns, because we had some technical difficulties. Basically, I'm going to just go on and fill y'all in since y'all my cousins. Child, my hard drive done cracked out on me, y'all. So like 2 interviews, I had to basically redo it, and I paid $200 for this hard drive. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the link in the description so you don't purchase this hard drive. It had so much good reviews, y'all. It only had like not even a lot of interviews, no more than 10 interviews. It was 2 terabytes. So that lets you know it had a lot of space left. It just blanked out on me. I unplugged it one day. First of all, it was short, had a short in it or something. My husband looking like, you gonna really tell this? I gotta tell my cousins why we doing a redo real quick. The cord had a short in it, y'all.
They love it real.
It was like when I was editing the videos, yes, I do my own editing. I'm self-made over here. So when I was editing the videos, y'all, it was like just doing weird shit. Like it was blanking out and shit. I had edited the videos and I had to re-edit them like 3 or 4 times. And then when I got to the final point, the shit crashed out. So I done went to goddamn Best Buy. They asked, what's going on with my hard drive? Bitch, I just paid for this. We got to get this fixed. He looked at it and did some shit. He was like, oh yeah, it's something going on the inside. We got to ship it. I said, how much it's going to be? He was like, it can be anywhere from $700 to $8,000 to recover the footage. So I was like, oh no, we ain't going over there. So I started Googling. I found this one place and they were still kind of high. It was like $300 or $400. But then I remember I knew this guy. His name is Dula. Y'all, and maybe I'll put Dula information. If you need some tech assistance, he'll help you out. He's a black tech. He got his own tech company. He's located in Charlotte, North Carolina. He actually opened up the hard drive for me. He let me know that it wasn't anything wrong with the USB port itself. He said that it's something wrong with the brain of the chip. So he was like, he can't fix it. He got to send it to a recovery company. Okay. So I just hit them back and was like, look, I'm going to need y'all to do a redo because, child, this thing just giving us too much heartache and pain right now. And that's why my cousin back. So, yeah, that was my spiel. And my husband looking at me like, you really told them that? I did. These my cousins, man.
They family.
Yeah. So
clock that. Clock
that. Let's talk about headshots.
And you done also promoted somebody else that looked out for you. So that was good. So,
yeah, and I'm gonna put Dula information, man. Black tech company, man. Y'all gotta hit them up, man. Okay, headshot. So on that song, you say, put a nigga on his head if he ain't acting right. I put this pussy on his lips and now I'm catching flights. So did he get you a plane ticket somewhere?
I did get a flight, but that was before I manifested that through that song at that point.
Did he get you the flight after you put it on his lips?
No.
That part didn't happen?
That part didn't happen. I really just got flued out for the free ski just because who I am at that point.
What that flued out trip look like, cousin?
This was after all that, the planes was malfunctioning and shit. So I was on the motherfucker scared as hell. Praying. And then one of the flights, I was way in the back. So I'm like, and I was sitting by myself. I'm like, Lord, you know what I'm going to do? Go to sleep. I won't even know it happened. You know what I'm saying? We just going to go to sleep. And when I wake up, if I'm there, I'm there. Went to sleep, woke up, I was there. Hey, hello. I left in the God's hands. But if I stay up, a Virgo mind, racing. I'm not finna do that. I'm finna take my ass to sleep. But on the way there, I ain't gonna lie. I was looking out the window. I love a window seat. So even if I don't have the window seat, you don't want to sit by the window? Okay, I will. Sit by that window. And as we going up, that window closed. But once we get in the air and it gets smooth, I'll open it and then I'll take a view like that. Because I'm scared of heights. But I'm a person that like fear to a certain extent. I told you I have like a curious mind like a cat. So I like horror movies and shit.
You might have been a cat in one of your past lives too.
Hello, something.
Tupac and a cat.
Something, but I like a thrill.
Yeah.
I get a thrill off of being scared. Like, I'm even saying that because I ain't even gonna lie to you, even dating my man now, he's scary. The way he comes off and the way he look is kind of scary. Oh, and I'm not even saying it's not just me. I'm telling you, I get other women in the industry, other singers, artists, and they come to me. They be like, "Jack looks scary. Like he's scary. I'm scared of him." I'm like, he ain't nothing to be goddamn afraid of. Not like that. But I'm saying, yeah. But be afraid. But what I'm saying is, if you really fuck with him, he's nothing to be afraid. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you
a genuine person.
Yeah, if you genuine, it's nothing to be afraid of. That's what I'm trying to say. But please be afraid if you come to play. Hell yeah. But I'll be like, he ain't nothing to be afraid of, only because you be genuine. He's a lover. That's what I mean. He's a lover at heart. Lover. And low key, I like that. That's why I like pit bulls. That's why I like your Frenchie dog. She muscular than.
And she a bully.
Yeah, she look like she'll bully the fuck out of you. Whole time she say she
will
clingy.
For some hugs.
But you say, yeah, she clingy though.
Bully.
She's a lover.
Bullies will bully the hell out y'all. Man, Cuzn.
For love.
If you like animals, go follow my goddamn baby page, man. Isis World, YouTube, TikTok. You can find her all over Facebook, man. Shout out to my motherfucking baby. But yeah, back
She's
to
so
this.
cute. But yeah, I even like animals like that. Like, if I was to get a dog, I would want to have one of them, a dog that look mean. Like, what, a husky? Husky look like a wolf.
Yeah.
Look mean. Whole time, they the sweetest things, and they be talking. Little humans. They the sweetest things. I love that. Because the thing is, you be so scared whole time, all you got to do is touch the heart, baby. Yeah. Touch the heart. If you a true lover,
Cuzn,
you can't be scared. Touch the heart.
Getting back to the planes, why the fuck you think they never told us why them planes was just falling out the sky like that?
They probably did that shit.
Trump got
They was trying to kill motherfuckers.
That man got
he was letting y'all know, stop playing with me, because I started knocking your ass down like dominoes.
They was following down, man.
They
was following down.
I'm talking shit right now.
But some people say, like, because I be watching little conspiracies and stuff, and I don't even know if this would be considered a conspiracy.
You be talking your shit. Because I done came across your videos. Your ass be talking shit.
Wait, we gonna get on that one.
Yeah, we gonna get on that one, yeah.
But I think because when he got in office, he fired all them goddamn people who was controlling the traffic. And now y'all got people up there who don't know what's going on and they just follow.
I know why he probably fired them. Just off of knowledge, because I'm a psychologist. You want to know why he fired them? Because he can't have control over them. That's why. Oh, you don't want to listen? Oh, you talking back?
You don't want to wear this dress?
You talking for yourself? I don't want to hear you talking for yourself. I want to hear you do what the fuck I said.
He coming like the industry.
I said, you done. Next. Do what the fuck I just said. Listen, bitch.
And then they said something about the plane was
That's what the fuck he on. That's
American.
Trump. That's what the fuck he on. Bitch,
plane,
you don't want to listen, you gone.
Okay, the plane line was American. The other plane that crashed in it, the jet or whatever it was Eagle or something. And the Eagles had won that year in Super Bowl. Remember a little while after that, the Eagles won. So they were saying that was some kind of sacrifice, and man, conspiracy is crazy.
I didn't see all that. I did not see all that. I didn't get too in depth. Because me, as a Virgo, if I get too in depth.
Now he said, what about Spirit? Why you think Spirit went down? Because they was giving them cheap ass prices, and they weren't thinking about the cost of the business.
That I don't really know, but I know when I wrote Spirit, when we wrote Spirit, bitch, I actually seen a motherfucking spirit on that motherfucker. What? Did we, man? We seen a motherfucking spirit on that motherfucker.
Names represent shit. Then, so what spirit is this airline named after?
Look, motherfucker called Spirit. I seen a spirit on that bitch. And then on top of that, I look out the window to my left. You know what I see?
Another spirit?
No, a fucking tape on the goddamn wing. We bumping and trampling, and I'm looking at the wing like, oh no, we finna crash, baby. Got fucking tape on the wing. That's some bootleg shit. What the fuck is this?
What color was it? The black tape or the gray one?
It was white. It was like hospital tape on the light, not the actual. It was like on the wing, but that little piece that be on the wing that keeps.
Talk to us about the spirit encounter. How you know you saw a spirit?
Man, that's how I know I wasn't tripping. See, he helped me realize I ain't tripping. I'm opening his eyes to the spiritual side because he wasn't that spiritual.
Was you on shrooms or something?
No, I was sober as hell. I didn't even drink. Did we drink? No. So I'm sitting there, minding my business. This is first flight, to be honest. So how you gonna scare my nigga on his first flight? Don't fucking do that.
I seen one spirit plane here today.
What? For real?
No, I'm just bullshit.
Don't say.
Wait, so what happened?
We sitting on there. I'm minding my business. He didn't even see it yet. I seen it first. So I'm sitting there minding my business. You was by the window, right? He by the window, I'm in the middle at this point because I want him to get the full experience. I mean, get by the window, I'm sitting in the middle. And I just always get in contact. I don't know, I just gotta be opening my eyes. So I just look. And the girl had some glasses, but she also had her hair in front of her face like this. Like, what's that girl that come out of the well?
I don't know.
On The Ring. The movie The Ring.
I ain't never seen
And she had her hair in her face like this.
I used to be scared to look at that movie.
She was like this with that dirty white shirt. Yeah, the girl was sitting there like this, and you could kind of see her eyes, but you can't, with her hair in front of her face. And she's just like this. And I'm like, is she asleep? Or the bitch looking at me? Like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm looking,
Was she a real person?
Yeah, she was a black person. She was real.
A black person with hair?
Yeah, and I'm looking at her.
What she had braids?
You know, motherfuckers don't even turn.
Hey, she was not black.
What was she?
Asian.
She was Asian?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't fucking know. All I seen was black. Fuck you talking about? Her hair was black.
Her hair was so long.
Yeah, it covered her face. So all I seen was that. And usually people, like, well, shift. They could feel your energy, something. I could see her eyes to a certain extent. So I'm like, I know you see me, see you. Why the fuck you ain't, altering yourself? She just. So I'm looking. You ain't gonna alter. You ain't gonna do shit. You just gonna stay. I'm like, oh, hell no. But I thought I was tripping. So I didn't say nothing. I kept it to myself. And then that's when Bae was like, Bae, you see that girl over there? God, you don't see that girl over there? She got damn looking like. I said, I thought I was tripping, Bae. I swear to God. I think that's a spirit. Because what the fuck is wrong with her? Why is you on the plane just... She wasn't even sitting back, the bitch.
That's crazy.
I'm like, oh, hell no, we gotta get the fuck off with this shit. And then what made it worse, I'm gonna tell y'all this, what made it worse? We was going to Las Vegas. Be mindful, Las Vegas got dry air. It's hot as fuck out there, they got dry air. I get in Las Vegas, I feel like I'm dying.
I felt like that too.
To be honest, where Tupac died at? Was it Las Vegas? Hello, I'm out there, bitch. I'm out in Las Vegas. No, oh God, we went to Las Vegas to do a show. I ended up winning the show. Don't get me wrong, but the whole time I'm out there, I feel like I'm dying. I can't even breathe the air. I'm in that bitch like, God, I'm ready to go. Fuck is you talking about? I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. I feel like my body felt like it was depleting.
You know what?
It was something spiritual. It was not.
I felt like that about Vegas too. I told my husband that I felt like I caught COVID in Vegas, but I didn't have COVID because my breathing system was messed up. I felt weird as fuck. It was hot as fuck. And I told my husband, I don't like Vegas. I don't want to come back here.
Mine was even worse though. I felt like my soul was leaving. Like dead ass. Like I was out there like.
Think about it, Vegas is the land of the dead. And I say that because life don't grow in Vegas. You can't grow no fruit.
We was out there. It was dry as hell. We was so mad. We went with the person we went with. Bro, we went out there. This nigga didn't show us shit. This nigga took the rest of the people that was coming out with us to the mall and everything. He left us at the crib at our Airbnb not doing shit. Nigga, you can't show us around. You from here. Fuck is you talking about? We had
It was Money Matt.
Yeah. Nigga ain't show us nothing. And then try to leave us at the end when we was getting back on the plane. That nigga dipped on us and we was waiting in a long ass line. He dipped on us. Be mindful, we all rolled in the same car. So how the fuck y'all get way up there and we still way back here and y'all make sure y'all kept going instead of making sure we was getting on. Y'all, and the thing is we still beat y'all on. We was the first ones to get on. He was like, how y'all get on already? And I'm looking at him like, nigga, I would never fuck with you again in life. I swear to God. Nigga, say we wouldn't have got on this shit. You wouldn't have gave a fuck. You would have got on that plane and left. And you the one that brought us all the way out here and you know out here. Bro, you got me fucked up. I don't play them games. Either way, the difference between me and my nigga, he too nice. I'm not that motherfucking nice, nigga. I done experienced too much. I'm not that motherfucking nice. He cut. He will still talk to him. I'm not talking to you. You got me fucked up. Nigga, you was gonna leave us for dead. Nigga, I already feel like I'm dying. And then you thought we on the flight that we wasn't gonna be on there and you was just finna dip. Nigga, we was on there before you. Ha. Fuck is you talking about? G.O.D. Protected. Got on there way before you. And but you was gone. You didn't even call.
How was the show
Nothing.
there? Did you perform there?
I performed. And
how was the
I won.
events over there? Because I see them promoting those events a lot.
I ain't gonna lie.
So.
The event we went to was lit, and I won the show. Did I win anything? Did I win some money? Did I win anything? I won something, and the show was lit. But I also was beefing with his ass. I ain't gonna lie. He the only person I got online for. I sure did. I did a little TikTok though. It was subliminal.
A feedback about your experience.
No, I just was talking shit about a bitch ass nigga. And he like, when we got in the car, I seen your post. I know that was about me. I did a little subliminal. I was like,
why you mimic him like that?
Cause that's what he said. Looking in the review.
With your head shape.
Yeah. Cause it gave me bitch. I say he was a bitch ass nigga, and I was saying it in the camera. Fuck you. It's love because I love everybody, but it's also fuck you. Because I don't forget, and I want to let everybody know, anybody around me, I don't forget what you do to me, bro. I don't. I will still love you regardless, because that's what God say we do. But I don't forget shit that you do to me, bro. That's lame as fuck. I don't do that. I would never leave. I would never do what you did. I would never do that.
Yeah,
but either way, he thought I wasn't bold enough to say, yeah, I posted that about you. Nigga, just because I was subliminal doesn't mean I won't say it to your face. Real true gangster. Fuck is you talking about? Yeah, it was about you. And what you gonna do? You gonna kick me out? No, you didn't. I'm still in your car. Fuck is you talking about?
I agree with you though. I think that was fucked up, of course. But I agree with you with the Las Vegas situation. Like, Las Vegas ain't for me. I told my husband, this ain't nowhere I can live.
You left us by ourselves. He was mad.
Not only that shit hot as fuck. The air pollution must be dirty as fuck.
I go hard. I'm passionate about who I love. I go hard about my dude, especially because he the main one that had my back. You used to pick my dude. You used to pull up on a nigga, smoke with him, laugh, talk, chill, all that shit like y'all best friends. Just to treat us like that when we got out there, and then post it. You posting you and everybody else that we came out here with. You taking them to the mall and everything, and leaving us where we at. So you being funny. When you try to act like you my nigga friend and then act like you really fuck with me, that's lame to me. I don't do that. That's weird. And then we all the way in another city that we don't know. Like, come on, bro. You can't. That's even worse. We all the way in another city? Do that shit in Charlotte. You didn't do none of that in Charlotte. You waited till we got somewhere we wasn't familiar with, right? Where you got your peoples, right? That's lame.
If you wouldn't have went through that experience, do you think that Vegas may have been a place that you would have liked?
To the motherfucker, no, I feel like I would have still felt that goddamn air and been like, but maybe, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, let me stop being dramatic. I ain't gonna lie. My aunt did show me that she went to Las Vegas. She went to a Jeezy concert, and that shit looked like a little mini casino, and it was lit. If I would have did some shit like that and like really enjoyed myself, maybe so. Outside of the air. If I would enjoy myself and really experience the Las Vegas dream that they be posting and putting in goddamn commercials and shit, then maybe I would enjoy myself. But I'm not a gambler. Either way, I'm not a gambler. We really got the real experience in Las Vegas. He had us in the hood and shit.
Right. Yeah. The dream part is the casinos, and that's only a little small part.
That's the only thing, and I'm not a gambler, so it ain't gonna make me, so I probably wouldn't go there. That's for people who like money and shit.
That shit dry. You can't grow no vegetables, can't eat no fruit.
They gonna take your money even at the airport. They
give you free drinks though.
They was rude as fuck at the airport.
You can pay $1 and get a free drink, and you can smoke weed outside the hotel.
We didn't know that. Either way, they was rude as fuck out there. Even at the airport, they was rude as hell.
Okay, you also said if he ain't with the shits, I cut him off on sight. I need a boss to drop a bag when I name any price. When you say if he ain't with the shits, you cut him off on sight, what does being the shits look like?
If he ain't with what the fuck I'm with, then you getting dropped because I don't like wasting time for one, and then for two, I'm the type of person that I love alone time. Like you say, you're an introvert, but you're a little bit of an extrovert, but you're more of an introvert. I'm more of an introvert. I could be alone. I don't give a fuck about you if I want to deal with you. So if I want to deal with that, bye, peace out.
Okay, cousin. And then and somewhere in the song you say he want to put his coffee in my cup, he better pay the price. What does the price look like for the coffee? Or is there a number on the price, or is there no number? Is it
Sometimes it's money. Sometimes it's just paying the price. Like you gonna have to deal with the bullshit I come with at that point. Cause some shit can't be fixed. Some shit is just in me, and it's like if you want to work with me with it, you know what I'm saying, and give me time to change it as I get to know you. Then yeah. If not, bye. I don't. Yeah, you want to put your coffee in my cup? We come with shit. So you want to go too fast, and then we end up fucking. You decide you want to go fast. I end up giving you the pussy, but now you gotta deal with this. Cause the thing is, you probably don't even want to give up the pussy because the pussy was so good. Guess what? Deal with me.
Okay, well you definitely helped the Cuzns understand your lyrics tonight. I appreciate that, cousin. Ultimate goal. What's your ultimate goal as an artist?
Success. And what success look like to me is overall success, to be honest. To get a certain point in my career where I can live off of it stable and happy, and not have to worry about nothing as far as bills and financial issues. And then success also means my family, kids, just in general, overall soul fulfillment.
Do you feel like you want to have kids? Because I know earlier you said I was focused on my career and stuff.
Yeah, I want to have kids, but because I was adopted and I didn't have my father or my father or my mother in my life, I want to make sure that my kids have both and they don't struggle. So I want to be financially stable. I want to have my career set and that way they don't have to worry about anything. They're spoiled, but they ain't gonna be over spoiled. I'm still teaching them about whatever the fuck they need to know to not be overly spoiled, because I was. And then also on top of that, I want them to see the traditional love, as in having both parents in the household and they learn to stick together, because this generation is really fucked up and nobody really sticks together, and the kid be left searching for love in the wrong places like I was.
Right.
No, I want my child to really know real love. So I got birth control to the point where I can work on myself enough so when I'm ready to have kids, I ain't got no choice.
You have a responsible
I ain't got no choice.
Cousin.
Yeah, I ain't got no choice but to stick it out with the person. So if we have a kid at that point, I ain't got no choice but to tighten up. If he ain't listening, then I'm gonna just have to listen at that point, because you're not going nowhere.
Okay. 2026, we only got 4 months left. We already in August. What can the Cuzns expect from you before this year is over with?
Shit, probably nothing. I'm finna fall back and focus on myself. I done gave y'all too motherfucking much.
Ooh.
Fuck what you talking about? I'm finna fall back and focus on me and gain everything I need to gain, because I gave out a little too much and I feel like people got a little, you feel me? And they forgot about me. So the rest of this year is about me. I'll see y'all on
2027.
Hello.
Okay. What's one thing you want the world to know about you? I ask every guest this.
At the end of the day, my music might be aggressive, but I am a lover. I do believe in God. Put God first through anything. I'm actually a people's person, even though I have a bitch face. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of nice people come off with the mean face, but as soon as you talk to them, they very giving. I'm one of those. And just trying to be successful and have good people around me. That's all.
Okay. And before we get up out of her, cousin, can you leave the Cuzns with any advice? It could be advice about anything. Just leave them with one piece of advice before we get out of here tonight.
Only advice I got, because I'm a self-care person, and whatever I want to invest in is to help people have self-care. Focus on yourself. I don't care if you're in a relationship. I don't care what you're in. Make sure you never lack upon self. Maintain self. Make sure your mental health is straight. I'm big on mental health too, and everything will be good. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about too much about what other people say, what other people got going on. Worry about yourself. Focus on yourself, and everybody gonna love you for you.
That was some good advice, cousin.
Thank you.
Let the Cuzns know where they could find you at.
SammyMFSosa with 4 A's behind it on Instagram, and SammyMFSosa with 3 A's behind it on everything else. And motherfucking is not motherfucking. It's SammyMFSosa with 4 A's behind it. And Sammy is spelled with 2 M's and a Y. Because they love to put, is it an I? No, a Y.
2 M's and a Y.
Yeah, like the baseball player.
Knocking that shit out the field.
Yes, in the rap game.
Man, y'all got it right here. SammyMFSosa, my cousin, my sis, done pulled up on your favorite cousin, man. Thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate y'all for tuning in every week. New viewers, make sure you subscribe. All viewers, make sure you like, put a fire sign in the comment if you like this interview. Until next time, Cuzns. Bye.
So say good night to the bad guy. Go on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again.
Hello. They try to hide, I see their face behind, I'm masked though. So shoot your shot, I'm with it, all this heat gon' blast ho. They see that light and I'm the star, they wanna snatch souls. Highly favored, I'm with God, but call me Castro. Cuban links around my neck, you see me shining. Keep the ring up off my finger, I want the diamonds. Can't let a hoe up in my face as I ain't with the shit. And if a hoe get out of place, I just like smack a bitch. No competition, ain't a race, but I don't wanna shit. And can that bitch just take my place, cause I'm a champion. And if you slept up on my top, bitch, welcome back again. Been down too long, I'm coming up, can never let go. Riding with no pace, I'm with this shit and I won't let go. Bustin' out the roof, I'll pull it back, that shit gon' let go. OMG, I hit his top, up in the Range Rover. He lost control and he can't stop, he better let go. Got them hundreds in my hand, and that's my only friend. If any get that acting up, I just might bust again. Trolling on the gram, they like, what's up? Then they fake a mess. I see the plot, they on my butt, and I won't lend a hand. Loyalty is what I trust, respect is a must. And yeah, I'm stomping on their ass if they get to switching up. Wanna say I'm being harsh, but I ain't letting up. And bitch, my heart is full of scars, but yeah, I patch it up. I'm metaphorical, so don't you get rhetorical. I love an Oreo that's with the shit and got some morals. I just might for the hoe that want a rodeo. I got them boats, we wanna tussle. I'm with it all, and I do it solo. Don't make me get up out my body, cause I might lose my tooth. And all this anger I done bit, I just might let it out. And now I never lose my feel, cause I done set it off. I train the beast to feel the heat, I gotta cool it off. Walking around like he the shit, I call him Scarface. But just like Scar, you cross the boss, you get eliminated. Big social moving in, yeah, I done graduated. And all that shit that you done was quickly confiscated. Why he mad at I don't want? Don't you like the sun? Shining and I'm hot, the party lit, yeah, it's just begun. Mama said bow your head, but never touch the gun. But shit got real, I see the world, so let these bullets run. Riding with no pace, I'm with this shit and I won't let go. Bustin' out the roof, I'll pull it back, that shit gon' let go. OMG, I hit his top, up in the Range Rover. He lost control and he can't stop, he better let go. Riding with no pace, I'm with this shit and I won't let go. Bustin' out the roof, I'll pull it back, that shit gon' let go. OMG, I hit his top, up in the Range Rover. He lost control and he can't stop, he better let go. Haha, yeah. SammyMFSosa on this motherfucking track. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Y'all know the fucking name. Hey, I don't want no pesos. I'm with the shits. Don't give a fuck about who you with or who you with. Hey, let go. Yeah, it's takeoff season. What the fuck going on? SammyMFSosa in the motherfucking building. I said if you know that name, you know that shit by the end of the motherfucking video. You feel me? Y'all know what the fuck going on. SammyMFSosa in the motherfucking building. And I'm at Cuzn T Podcast, as you see behind me. You feel me? Check my girl out. She dope. Everything dope about this motherfucking podcast. You feel me? And we lit. And we gonna stay lit. You feel me? You gonna get every motherfucking tea you can get on here. Let's get it.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Viano. Check this out right here. I think this might be the one.